Hello and welcome to the Blackstone Solicitors channel. Today, we're exploring a fundamental concept in business and commercial law that plays a role in transactions every single day: agency. You might have heard the term before, perhaps in connection with estate agents or business representatives. But agency in commercial law goes far beyond that. It's about how one person or company can act on behalf of another, creating legal rights and obligations through that relationship, and understanding how it works is essential for any business owner, director, or professional involved in commercial dealings. So, what is agency? In simple terms, it's a legal relationship where one party, known as the agent, is authorized to act on behalf of another party, called the principal, in dealings with third parties. This might sound abstract, but agency is everywhere in business. When an estate agent sells a property, they act as an agent for the seller. When a company director signs a contract on behalf of their company, they're acting as the company's agent. Even when a distributor markets products for a manufacturer, there may be an agency relationship involved. The key point is that the agent's actions can legally bind the principal. That means if the agent enters into a contract or makes a representation within their authority, the principal is held to that agreement as though they had made it themselves. Agency is incredibly useful in commerce because it allows businesses to operate through others. No company can be everywhere at once, and principals often rely on agents to expand their reach, negotiate deals, or manage relationships with clients and suppliers. However, with that flexibility comes risk. The principal must clearly define the agent's authority, because if an agent acts beyond their power, disputes can arise about whether the principal is legally bound. For instance, if an agent agrees to terms that the principal never approved, the question becomes, was the agent authorized to do so? This is where the legal nuances of express and implied authority come in. Express authority is granted directly, for example, through a written contract. Implied authority arises from the nature of the relationship or the circumstances. There's also what's known as apparent or ostensible authority, where a principal's conduct leads a third party to believe that the agent has authority, even if they don't in fact have it. Let's take a practical example. Suppose you run a company and one of your employees, who usually handles small purchases, suddenly signs a major contract with a supplier. The supplier assumes the employee has authority because they've dealt with them before. If you haven't made it clear that their authority is limited, you might still be legally bound by that agreement. That's why clarity and documentation are so important in agency relationships. Having a written agreement that sets out exactly what the agent can and cannot do protects both sides and reduces the risk of disputes later on. At Blackstone Solicitors, we regularly advise clients on agency relationships, both in creating them and resolving disputes when things go wrong. These disputes might involve agents exceeding their authority, principals denying responsibility for an agent's actions, or questions over commissions and termination rights. We help businesses understand their legal position, ensure their agency agreements are watertight, and take swift action when disputes arise. Our goal is always to protect your interests and maintain the integrity of your commercial relationships. So, to sum up, agency in commercial law is about one party acting on behalf of another, creating binding legal effects through that relationship. It's a vital mechanism that keeps businesses functioning efficiently, but it must be managed carefully. By understanding how authority works and setting clear boundaries, principals and agents alike can avoid costly misunderstandings and legal complications. At Blackstone Solicitors, we have extensive experience advising businesses on agency law and related commercial matters. If you're appointing an agent, acting as one, or dealing with an agency dispute, our team can provide expert guidance to help you navigate the legal complexities with confidence. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel for more legal insights from Blackstone Solicitors. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.